Time now to take you on a trip to the National Institute for Pharmaceutical Research and Development for a peep into local solutions to COVID-19 that are available and at those various stages of trial.
The COVID pandemic brought to the fore a lot of the things we've been talking about as regards medicine security, the need for Nigerians and indeed Africans to look inwards to develop solutions to contextual problems. And so when COVID started ravaging the world, and even before it got to Nigeria, at NIPRD we developed a framework that will enable us contribute very rapidly as regards how the pandemic will be addressed. So one of the first products that we brought to the fore was the NIPRD hand sanitizer. And the interesting thing about our NIPRD hand sanitizer was that in the very first few days of the pandemic hitting the shores of Nigeria, we took the product to the Minister of Health, and after seeing the quality of our product, he directed that we do a national television launch of that particular product. That product has now climbed the ladders to become one of the highest quality hand sanitizers sourced from local materials, and it's a good tool that has been used in disrupting the virus. But in addition to products that can help to disrupt the virus, the other thing that we've also done is a lot of research into products that can help to boost the immune system and definitely help patients with COVID-19 or people who are at risk of getting COVID-19. As you're all aware, the virus has a vicious attack mechanism that inordinately affects people with compromised immune systems. And so our product, NIPRD, is something that boosts the immune system through its immunomodulatory activity, and it has the potential of protecting people from either getting the virus or people who have gotten the virus not to have a very bad reaction. The preclinical tests for NIPRD have all been completed. An international organization has picked up on the good data that has been provided from NIPRD and has agreed to fund part of the clinical trials to see how this will do in the face of COVID-19. Obviously, we have a lot of other products which are also outputs from the Institute. There's the NIPRD oil, there's NIPRIFAN ointment, there's the NIPRIBOR capsule, there is the NIPRIMOR that is targeted towards malaria. And there is also this product which we did on contract for one of Nigeria's most powerful individuals. And then the final one is the one that everyone has known NIPRD for, which is our anti-sickling preparation. One interesting thing, NIPRD was one of the first, if not the only agency that has taken a product for sickle cell anemia from drug discovery all the way to phase 2 clinical trials. This is that product, and currently we have a licensing agreement with a local manufacturer as regards the marketing of this product. NIPRD oil, the active ingredient of the NIPRD oil is eucalyptus oil. Eucalyptus is an essential oil extracted from the eucalyptus, various varieties of eucalyptus that are available. And the interesting thing about eucalyptus oil is, I'm sure you are aware that certain people, even for COVID-19, have dwelt on engaging on inhalation therapy in order to sort of like help their respiratory system. Yes, to help the integrity of their respiratory system. Well, if you're going to use inhalation therapy and you're looking for an essential oil to use for your inhalation therapy, you cannot go wrong with eucalyptus oil. And I'm sure a lot of people who currently go to get eucalyptus from the market will know that eucalyptus is mostly imported from Europe and Asia. We get our raw materials from Nigeria here, Kaduna, Bauchi, Plateau State all have good eucalyptus, and after getting the raw materials, we have our ultra-modern extraction plant here in the Institute where we extract the essential oil, and as you can see, we have world-class packaging for our NIPRD oil. Now, as you can see, regardless of the fact that we've worked very hard in 2020 and come out with this array of products, it hasn't been an easy ride. The world over, people know that you cannot class yourself as a world-class country, as a developed country, if you haven't invested in research and development. Across Europe, across Asia, all developed countries invest somewhere between 2 and 5% of their GDP on research and development. Unfortunately, as a country, we're still investing less than 0.4% of our GDP. You cannot make progress except you invest in research and development. Well, recently, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic, we've reached out to the key people, key policymakers in Nigeria, and we've gotten some indication of prioritization and funding for research and development in NIPRD. But what we haven't seen is a commensurate engagement by philanthropists, a commensurate engagement from the private sector, a commensurate engagement from development partners. Everybody has a role to play in research and development. All these products, all these world-class products that we've provided are products that will service everybody. In developed countries, you have people who, say for instance, they're very passionate about malaria. They leave $100 million in their will to go to institutes like NIPRD to fund research into malaria. NIPRD has the best specialty in focusing on diseases that ravage people in the tropical areas, especially tropical diseases that are prevalent in Nigeria. So if you have world-class researchers here in NIPRD and you have the funding available and you haven't started funding research and development through NIPRD, there's still a gap and we need to look into how we can address that. So the government has done very well by putting its money where its mouth is. As you're aware, the Central Bank of Nigeria recently put forward a multi-billion naira grant aimed at developing phytomedicines and vaccines research. It is quite a step in the right direction as regards the funding of research and development.
And that has been Health Options for this week. Remember, COVID-19 is real, and living in denial comes with great consequences. So do not let down your guards. Protect yourself and the people around you. You can go to our YouTube channel to watch the upload of these and other episodes of the program. Email us for your comments and contributions at healthoptions@nta.gov.ng. I remain yours, Rabi Abdallah. Many thanks for watching. Bye for now.